Hey, it's Mexican night at the Riley house tonight. And what I'm having here is refried bean and beef tortilla pie with layers of tortilla. It's baked up in a large casserole dish. We've got layers of tortilla. We've got a spiced up meat mixture in there. Although I call it beef, it actually is beef and pork because that's what I like to use, but you can use whatever you like. And then I've got the refried bean and salsa mix, lots of cheese in there. And then you just cut through a couple of layers of tortillas. And, whoa, let's get that on the fork. That is an easy one-dish Mexican night. I like to have a little salad with it too on the side. That's basically all you gotta make, and you've got a fancy Mexican dinner. Fancy? I guess it's more pedestrian Mexican, and that's what I like anyways. It's fantastic. Let's go in the kitchen to make some right now. Now to make our tortilla pie, these are the ingredients. What we have here is, first of all, I've got about an 8-inch tortilla shell, soft tortilla shells. I've got 8 of those. Here I've got 12 ounces or 340 grams of cheddar cheese grated. It's just more of a milder cheddar cheese. It doesn't have to be a really aged one. I've got 12 ounces or 340 grams of ground meat. Now, yeah, I know this is called a bean and beef, but this is actually my favorite beef and pork mixture. But it's a little hard to give it that really long name with bean, beef, pork, and all that kind of stuff. So that's 12 ounces or 340 grams. Here I've got a 115-ounce can of refried beans. Yum. 1 cup of salsa. I'm going with a mild, or no, it's like a medium salsa. It is mild or sharp. Mild always works with our family, so whatever you like. If you want a bit sharper, go for the sharper one. That's okay. Here I have 3 tablespoons of chili powder. I've got 1 teaspoon of pepper, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1.5 teaspoons of cumin powder, 2 cloves of garlic thinly sliced, and then 2 tablespoons of olive oil, which we're going to put in the pan right now. All right, so I'm going to do that is I'm going to turn that up. I'm going to turn this up to just a medium high right now. I don't want to go full high because I'm going to cook garlic and then garlic burns really easily. So we'll go with more of a medium on that. We'll just get that oil heating up a little bit. You're going to see it just start to ripple and the fragrance come off. And that's looking good, so I'm going to put the garlic in there. Now garlic, only want to cook it for like about a minute. We just want to cook it just that little bit because, like I said before, garlic burns really easy. So put that in there. Now while that's cooking, I'm going to mix up the beef, or the beef and pork mixture. Anyways, the ground meat is going to go into here, into a larger bowl. We're going to toss in the chili powder, the cumin powder, the salt, and the pepper. And then I'm going to use my favorite little plastic spatula just to chop and mix, chop and mix. So just kind of like that, just chopping through, mixing in until it's all nicely combined. And every once in a while, just kind of making sure these garlic is doing fine. That's looking good. All right, so that's just about to start browning. I don't want that to really brown, so in goes the ground meat mixture. And now, I'm going to cook that for 10 minutes. And we're not, like I said before, we're not at medium like usual. A lot of times I cook at about a medium heat. Here we're more at a lower medium, a medium low, so that we don't burn that garlic. And just keep breaking this up, mixing it around, stirring occasionally, and cook for 10 minutes. I'll see you in 10. All right, so that's been cooking for 10 minutes, nicely browned. We turn that off. Now let's prep everything to go in the oven. Quickly, one thing you want to do is we're going to mix together the refried beans. I'm going to mix those with the salsa. That makes for a nice creaminess. the refried beans, they're great like this, but they're pretty stiff. We mix in some salsa. This is going to be fantastic. All right, so mix that in well. All right, that's looking good. Put that off to one side. Now, what I've got is my 9 by 13, oh, that's nice. 9 by 13 baking dish. I'm going to take 4 of those tortillas. I was kind of pushing them up the sides a little bit. You know, just kind of stick them on top of each other, layer them in here, but also just push up the side part way. And this one over here. One more here. That's kind of like our pie crust. Then I'm going to take the meat, and I'm just going to put that all in on top here. Just spread that out. Okay, just like that. Now, if you want more, if you'd like a thicker amount of meat, you know, you can go easy with a pound of ground meat. Maybe then increase a little bit the chili powder, the cumin, the salt, and the pepper. Like, for example, if you're going to go with a pound instead of 12 ounces, then you go with a full quarter cup of chili powder. You'd go with about 2 teaspoons of cumin, 1.5 teaspoons of salt and pepper. Now what I'm going to do here is we're going to take about half the cheese. Not quite half, because I like to put a lot of cheese on top, but about half the cheese. We've got a lot of cheese here, so I just got to spread that all over. This is like the glue that holds everything together. A very tasty glue. Alright, so it's just about half, but not quite. That's perfect. Then, next layer of tortillas. Put that up there. That there. One more over here. One here. And now, on goes the refried bean and salsa mixture. This is where this little plastic spatula really comes in handy when you're spreading things like this. You know, spreading anything over top of a like over top of a tortilla pie, and they just make it really easy. So just kind of spread out. Now, while I'm doing this, the oven is over there heating. It's just about ready at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius. This is going to go in the oven for 20 minutes. We just want to melt the cheese, get everything bubbling, and it is ready to serve up. See, because we don't have to cook, you know, the tortilla shells, they've already been cooked. I mean, they can be eaten as is. You know, quite often we'll wrap, we have taco nights where we'll have a bunch of different ingredients and then wrap them up in those. So they don't need to be really cooked. All you're doing here is heating everything up and melting all the cheese. All right, that looks pretty good. Oh, this. Okay, when you mix that salsa in with refried beans, it is delicious. So now I'm just going to take the rest of the cheese. You heard the oven is ready there. Take the rest of the cheese, spread it over top. That's going to go in the oven now for 20 minutes till we get everything bubbling on top, a little browning, and then it's ready to serve. All right, that's been 20 minutes in the oven. Look at that, looking delicious. Cheese melted, smelling good. All right, let's cut into that. So, what I do, I like to use my little icing spatula and or a knife, whatever is fine. And I just kind of cut. Remember, you got to cut through the tortillas. Otherwise, it's hard to get out. So, just kind of cut through the tortilla. And then I'm going to, oh yeah, look at that deliciousness. All right, then Just going to take my big spatula here, and there we go. Ooh, that's hot. We have refried bean and beef tortilla pie. Very good. Enjoy that. Now, if you have a link appearing on the screen, you can get the free printable recipe for a refried bean and beef tortilla pie on our website. And remember, if you're enjoying these recipes and you're getting a lot out of Kuma's Kitchen and cooking our recipes, then please consider supporting more of these type of videos by joining us on our Patreon feed. For as little as $3 a month, you can be getting not only all these videos, but also you can be getting all of our kitchen tech videos, which really help you with your cooking. So now, go print out the recipe, have fun making and eating this delicious tortilla pie, and make cooking fun again with Kuma's Kitchen.